Out for sale now, Vehicle Max, a beautiful 2008 Cadillac Escalade, short wheelbase, two-wheel drive. Short wheelbase just simply means that it's not the long one, not the ESV. Black Raven on the outside with ebony black leather interior, has only 68,000 miles. Completely loaded up with factory navigation, color rear camera, factory powered moonroof, factory DVD player, 22-inch chrome wheels, heated seats, cool seats, power tailgate, parking sensors, and a bunch of other options that I'll get into in just a minute. It has a clean title and a clean Carfax you can view right now for free at our website, vehiclemax.net. We are located at 3200 Northwest 37th Street, Miami, Florida, 33142 is our zip code. Open Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturdays 9 to 5, and we're always closed on Sundays. We have been in the car business since 1992 and have sold over 31,000 cars. We are an accredited member of the Better Business Bureau with an A+ rating. You can check that out for yourself at our website. Right on the homepage is a clickable link to the Better Business Bureau site, which will take you right to our rating. If you have any questions, feel free to call me. My name is George. I can be reached at 305-218-5462. I got the car running so I can show you the DVD player and to cool it down because it's about 90 degrees down here in Florida right now. Alright, let's go ahead and get inside of it. First, let me just go right to the middle row section so I can show you the DVD player. And right now it's playing, this is a factory Panasonic mounted unit. This is what they originally equipped them with. I don't know if you can notice from here, on the navigation screen for the radio, you can also watch the same movie as long as the car is in park. Now they sell something on eBay where you can kind of trick the car into thinking that it's in park, so you can actually watch it while the car's driving. But I don't recommend it because if the driver is not too, if the driver gets caught looking at the television well instead of the road, you can get into a car accident. Okay, door panels are all charcoal black with wood trimming. Of course, we got power windows, power door locks, cruise control, tilt wheel. We got memory seats for up to 2 drivers. We got dual power seat, power recliner, and lumbar support. We've also got curtain side airbags here on the front post, the middle post, and also this other post right here. Okay, before I sit down, let's pan over the seating area so you can see it's in great shape. Whether any burn holes, cuts, tears, no stitching coming apart, the color's all there. And matter of fact, there's no burn holes anywhere in the seats, door panels, headliner, or carpeting, and there's no odor of smoke. So it looks like the previous owner was a non-smoker. Automatic headlights with fog lights. The headlights will come on at sunset and come off at sunrise. Manual tilt wheel. And let me go ahead and sit inside the car now. The car has 68,813 miles. It is running right now. Keep an eye on the tachometer. I'm going to rev the engine. 6.2 liter V8, and the reason I'm revving it is just so you can see that the car is idling perfectly, and that there are no check engine light on, no airbag light, no service engine soon, no maintenance soon, nothing like that. The only light that's on is that green little light which is that General Motors daytime running lights. Okay, let's get to the moonroof so we can get a little better lighting for the video. This car does have a glass moonroof. It is tinted, but also has this hard cover that blocks out the sun completely. The moonroof has 2 actions. This one here's to tilt and this one's to slide, and it's a one touch. You don't have to hold it. You just press and it'll open up and close itself when you do it like that. This is to open and close the power tailgate. You can do it from here, from the remote, or by the handle in the tailgate as long as the car is unlocked. These are for the middle row buckets. They are a power release, and I'll show you over my shoulder here to gain access to the rear. How do you do it? Alright, to put them down you have to do it manually. Okay, let's go ahead and show you the navigation. Press down here, nav, and your nav screen will come on. Lower the fan a little bit so you can hear me talk. When we put the car on reverse, I'll show you what happens. You get a full color camera, and I'm going to back up to those vehicle back there to show you how the parking sensors work along with the camera. Pretty soon when we get close enough, we're going to get our first set of warning, which is a yellow warning. And if you look over my shoulder, you see there's a little yellow light on that last post over there. Now we're going to back up some more. We're going to get a second yellow warning. And there it is. And now if you look over my shoulder, there's 2 little yellow lights on. And then the last one is going to be the red warning. And that's a red warning right there. And now there are 2 yellow lights and a red light on that post up there. Believe it or not, we can still get closer. By the way, this is our rear bumper here. We're going to get a little closer. And now you get a sound warning as well that we're really about to hit it now. Okay, so let's put it in drive and let's pull forward. And the camera, the reverse camera stays on for about 10 seconds and then it'll go back to whatever you had on before, whether it was the navigation or the movie or so on. Okay, a lot of options to talk about, so let's start with the heated and cool seats. This button down here is to heat the entire seat. This one is to heat only the backrest, and this is to cool the seats. Let's go ahead and press this one here. You see it's going to come up here. And that there is on high, medium, low, and off. This one does the same thing, and because it's 90 degrees outside, I'm going to go ahead and put the cool seating option. Power adjustable pedals. This feature allows you to move the pedals about 4 to 5 inches toward you and away from you, which is a really neat option when you have a very tall driver or a very short driver. Rear window washer, dual climate control. Actually, in reality, it's really triple climate control. As you can see, both sides are at 60 now. I'm going to put this passenger side at 67. What that does is it makes the vents on this side of the car blow at 67 while these remain at 60. When I say triple climate control, what I mean by that is that the middle row passengers can control their own temperature, so they're all independent of each other. What else can I tell you? Let's go ahead and put a little music really quick here. By the way, this vehicle is equipped with the XM capability. Right now, it's probably on preview because you have to sign up. Actually, no, it's on right now. I'm going to show you right now. Right now, we're probably using the previous owner's subscription. He hasn't probably canceled it yet. So we raise the volume here, lower it here, and mute it here. These buttons here are to navigate about your preset stations, which are the ones down here. These are for the XM. If you touch your FM, you'll see. Well, the guy he listens to nothing but XM. And those you could change, by the way, of course. This is to change source. Changing source simply means going from AM to FM to XM to DVD to auxiliary and so on. And this button here is your seek button that goes to the next available station. The cruise control is on the left hand side. Not only do you have heated and cooled seats, but you also have a heated steering wheel, which you press there to warm up the steering wheel. The steering wheel is a leather wrap steering wheel with a wood trimming, and I'll pan around it nice and slow so you can see it's in perfect shape without any cuts, burn holes, tears. Matter of fact, there's no burn holes anywhere in the seats or panels headliner. And I don't know if I repeated myself, and if I do, forgive me, because I do these videos all the time. There's no odor of smoke in this vehicle. At the end of the shift lever, there's a button here for the towing haul mode, which will make the transmission shift a little bit differently when you're towing something and disable the overdrive. When you press that, that little wagon's going to come on there next to the daytime running lights. To turn it off, just press the button again and the transmission will start shifting the same, normally. On the shifter itself, there's also plus and minus there. That plus and minus means the manual shifting mode, and I'll demonstrate that for you now. Put it in reverse, neutral, drive, and now I'm going to go into manual mode, and you're going to see a change down there. You see it goes to manual shift. So if I tap on the plus, it'll shift up all the way up to 6, as this is a 6-speed automatic transmission. If I tap on the minus, it will downshift. Okay, that doesn't interest you, put it back in drive, and the 6-speed automatic transmission will shift on its own without you having to do anything. Okay, let's see what else, see if I'm missing anything. Your ashtray is in here. It's nice and clean, doesn't even look like it's been used. Cup holder here. In the center console here where you rest your elbow, there are 2 tiers of storage, top tier and bottom tier. That's for smaller stuff. And here you got the larger hole there with a cigarette light adapter. Okay, this button here is to disable the parking sensors, and you say, well, why would you want to disable them? Well, the reason you'd want to disable them is for example, you want but you're towing a boat or a trailer. When you put the car on reverse, that thing will be beeping the whole time because of the proximity of the trailer. Okay, right here. And by the way, when you turn that on, while the car's on reverse, when you take it out of reverse and you put it in drive, this will actually activate itself. All right. And this is to disable your traction control. I don't know if I've talked about OnStar or not yet. Forgive me, because I started doing this video earlier and I had to cut it off because I had to attend to something. But let's go ahead and talk about the OnStar system. I hope I'm not repeating myself. If I do, forgive me. OnStar system. You got to pay for this monitoring service, okay? But I'll give you an idea of a few of the things it does. If you happen to get into a car accident and any of the airbags deploy, including the side airbags, it will send an immediate signal to the OnStar center to get it open, which will save you a bunch of time and money. It'll send an immediate signal to the OnStar center to let them know that you've been involved in an accident. They'll attempt to contact you through the car to make sure you're okay. If you do not respond within a reasonable amount of time, they'll dispatch emergency vehicles to come to your aid. Also, if you have any kind of emergency, press that red button there next to the blue one. The OnStar center will come on and assist you with any emergency you might have. Also, if you press the blue OnStar button and you're lost, they can give you turn-by-turn directions until you arrive at your destination. If you happen to lock your keys inside your car, there's a number they provide you with to call. You call that number, identify yourself, and once they know that it's you, they can send an immediate signal to the car to get it open, which will save you a bunch of time and money having to wait for a locksmith and having to pay a locksmith. Also, for more details, visit onstar.com so they can tell you how much the service costs. This mirror is an auto-dimming rear view mirror, meaning somebody puts their high beams on you, it will darken the mirror so it doesn't bother your vision. Up in the upper right hand corner we have a compass that lets you know that right now we're heading or pointing in the east direction, and also a temperature readout that shows is 91 degrees outside. Home link or universal garage door opener. This is so you can program up to 3 garage doors or gates if you happen to live in a complex that has a gated community. Okay, we got the Bose stereo sound system. Okay. Let's see what else I could tell you here. I think I've covered everything. By the way, I apologize if I repeated myself about that OnStar thing. I don't think I did. I was doing this video and I had to cut off halfway. So it's not easy to talk for 15 or 20 minutes straight. Believe me, you try it. Okay, enough of that. I think we're ready to move on to the middle section of the vehicle. So let's do that. I'm going to leave the car running. Alright, in the middle section we got buckets. So this is a 7-passenger, 2 in the front, 2 in the middle, that makes 4, and a full bench in the rear for a total of 7 passengers. Up in the top here, along with the DVD, there are also map lights, and you got AC vents for the middle row passengers, another set of AC vents for the rear row passengers, and another set of map lights. Not only are the front seats heated, but as you can see here, the middle row buckets are also heated. As I was telling you before, the middle row passengers can control the AC fan speed, the flow, and the temperature right here. They can also control the stereo, and there are phone jacks on either side here. Also, you got a video input, so if you can power it through the cigarette light adapter, you can actually watch it on your screen up here. What else? By the way, there are switches here on the side too, so if you wanted this bucket to fold, all you have to do is press here and it'll do the same action as that one. If you got little kids, the little kids usually just walk in between the seats, but this is for the adults. It gives you much more space to get in back to the back. The door panels in the rear are the same as in the front, all charcoal black with a wood trimming. This vehicle is equipped with a child lock protection. How it works is the following. You stick your key in there or a screwdriver, twist it to the left, and what that does is disable this inside door handle. That's in case you got small kids and you don't want them to be able to open the door from the inside. Once you engage that, the only handle that's going to open is the outer handle. To re-engage, just do the opposite. Stick your key in there, twist it to the right, and this handle will start working again. Alright, let's go to the power tailgate. By the way, all the taillights and headlights are in perfect shape. They're not damaged or scuffed in any way. They're nice and clear. Here are your parking sensors, the ones that were beeping before. You got a total of 4 in the rear bumper. This is your Class 3 heavy-duty tonal package with the electric connection there ready to go. Rear wiper, rear window defroster. To open the tailgate, as long as the car is unlocked, just press in here and the tailgate will open up. In the back, what we have is a 50-50 seat, bench seat, but they are independent of each other. There's several actions you can do with this. If you pull up in this handle, the backrest will flop forward, and you can put something on top of it, or you can also, after that, lift this handle and you can prop it up right up to the back of the seat and it will stay up. You can also pull on this handle, have the back seat flop forward, and then pull hard on this, and the seat can be removed. And then you can do one side and not the other. So if you still needed a passenger here, you can remove the seat or flip it forward or flip the backrest forward and still use this seating capacity here. Got another cigarette lighter adapter here. To close the tailgate, you can do it by pressing here, or with a remote control, or from the inside. Right rear tail light, perfect shape. Let's come around to this side here. Right rear door panel, same way. Of course, you got the child lock protection on this side. Okay, now this seat does not go back down power. You have to push it down manually. It's not that hard. Anybody can do it. Maybe kids, maybe 10 years old and older, and it goes right back up to the bucket sitting position. Let's come up to the front here. Right front door panel, perfect shape, no burn holes, no cuts, no tears. I'm sure by now you noticed that there are no scratches on the panels, no burn holes anywhere. None of the speaker covers are cracked. As I was saying before, not only do you have the driver's side, but you have passenger side power seat, recliner, and lumbar support. And let's pan over the seating area so you can see it's in great shape. Alright. The tailgate and glove box here. You got your owner's manual with all supplemental booklets that you need. Let's put that back in here. Alright, let's talk about financing for just a minute. If you require financing, let me tell you, we have excellent rates for good credit. We also have special financing for not such good credit. We even have some programs for really rough credit. If you're concerned about the financing, or you live a long distance away and you want us to go ahead and get you pre-approved, just go to the website, vehiclemax.net. Right on the home page, you see a silver tab that says Apply for Credit. Click it, fill it out completely, click Submit at the bottom of the page, and then give us a call so we can retrieve your application and get you pre-approved. That's going to do it for the video in this unit. I want to thank you for watching our video at vehiclemax.net.